Okay, so I'm about to tell you about Pantalone and his dog character. So Pantalone in English is Pantaloon, and Pantaloon means old, full, and dotard. Dotard was recently used in the news when Kim Jong-un called Trump a dotard. So Pantalone usually tries to be cunning, but is usually deceived by younger people. He gets tricked way too easily. So if you would tell him that he's lost his money pouch and he's wearing it, he would totally use it. He's usually the father of the daughter that is in love with the main character. Then he cares a lot about money. If he doesn't have money, it's the only thing which goes for him. So if he doesn't have money, his ego is really low. But if he does have his money pouch on, he has a really big ego and he is narcissistic. Narcissistic means like basically he loves himself. Then he's usually single. He's either a bachelor or a widow. And he often tries to get girls but blatantly fails every time. So yeah, failure. Then his money pouch symbolizes his crown jewels. Then you'd understand that reference from Mr. Bean. And he tries to show off the amount of money he has. Money is the only thing that goes for him. So, his mask. His mask is usually dark brown, and one of his characteristics is that his nose bends halfway through, so the bridge of his nose starts pointing down. His nose usually goes to about the height of his mouth, so it's covering a bit of the top lip. And he has wrinkles and very saggy skin, so not exactly the most sexual. He also has a pointy nose. For his stance, he usually has a hunched back, and for his clothing, he either wears a brown or red robe. He usually sticks his bum out kinda, so his hips are out, and he points his heels together, so his left foot is pointing north, right foot south. And he takes large strides, and yeah, except if the spot is right next to him. If it's right next to him, he tends to take a large amount of steps. And all his movements are very awkward. So if he were turning like that, kind of, and he can be kind of agile in exciting moments, but his old legs don't allow him to. And he can move like all characters, but is refrained because of his old age. And he also uses a lot of hand gestures in his descriptions. So now I'm going to give you a demo. Allora, io oggi ti ho chiamato. Che bello. Hubba hubba. No?